Hello Titans, it is your favorite teammate producer Kory with Nick Jemison behind the camera, and today we're going to be showcasing our senior testimonials. So before they leave, we had a couple of our seniors rounded up in the library and give some words of wisdom and encouragement to their fellow underclassmen. So let's show them.
I would say the most challenging part of my senior year was like managing all my schoolwork and like college applications and all of that too, but also figuring out what I wanted to do after high school.
It has got to be doing a lot of work at the very last minute. Pro tip for every underclassman: if your teacher gives you a long period of time to do an assignment, that assignment's going to take a long period of time.
I think it's definitely just coming to like the realization that it's your last year while also trying to be in the moment and enjoy it.
Be like trying to balance like all the schoolwork with trying to live my life at the same time. It was kind of difficult because it felt like either my grades are good and I go home and I go straight to sleep and like don't do anything, or like I go outside and do stuff and then I have all F's, bro. It's kind of weird.
Waking up every morning at 7 a.m. consistently too. Yeah. Going to class too, that was pretty bad.
The workload, because like first and second quarter, it was a little bit of light work. It didn't reach into fourth quarter now. It's a lot of work, plus on top of projects and exams.
Well, showing up on time.
Just going to class. It's not senioritis. It's just like my teachers specifically, my two morning teachers, but just one in particular. And attendance is a big thing, especially senior year, because you could honestly fail. And I facing that whole dilemma right now, but I'm passing through.
Having to juggle college applications with high school and homework, especially since you don't really realize how complex college applications are until you actually start.
Getting admitted into colleges and stuff, because it's so much stuff to keep track of and so many dates to remember. And like very often colleges will be like different in their admissions process in like slightly different ways. You have to like especially the essays, you have to write so many.
I would say it's all the projects I had to do for every single class, especially with like right now with all my final projects and exams. It's been really hard with that.
Trying to go to class and then everybody blocking the hallways, like move. But
I think like having to make up your work, so like getting behind and then you have like tests to make up. That's probably just the hardest part.
Was definitely trying to maintain good grades for the mid-year transcript and the final transcript, because as you know, colleges love to like see your progress throughout 12th grade year as well. So yeah, that was pretty rough.
Keeping yourself accountable. I feel like it's really easy to just like miss one assignment and then just keep not doing any other assignments, because you just fall in this pit of like, oh, senior year, I'm almost done.
Having to stay on your classes and make sure that everything is completed, and just like making sure you come to school, because attendance is not always easy, especially when you have other things going on at home.
Final exams right now.
Your grades up and, balancing like school life and like personal life at home or like outside of school.
Probably just like overcoming senioritis. As cliche as that sounds, it's like, it's very real, even as someone who probably missed way too much school throughout all of it.
Having to actually reflect and remember what I could have done better in years past. Actually when I started senior year, I really started getting involved in more than I needed to, because I thought and realized, I don't do enough. I don't have a lot of pictures of me in years past doing anything, and I really need to fix this. And even then, I sometimes feel like I still could have done more. I mean, if you look at my resume, I don't have a lot of clubs on there, not a lot of great internships. Perhaps that's why I didn't get into a lot of schools, and that certainly was something that made senior year hard, was all those college rejections, when it felt like all your friends was not only getting into most, if not all, their schools, but they were getting to schools better than me. And it's something I'm constantly going to think about probably for the rest of my life.
Probably being able to enjoy lunch and learn when we could go from class to class or play basketball during lunch.
Honestly, I feel like me and my friend group were split apart like a lot, but decision day will definitely be, it was yesterday, will definitely be one of the most memorable moments I've had this year because I got to get together with all my friends.
You know what I'm saying, meeting new people, making connections. I went on some good field trips this year. My favorite one was Mr. Connie's field trip to Bloomberg Law. I met some nice people over there. They fed us good too. But yeah.
Having 2 free periods in the morning and sleeping through both free periods and then coming to school like really late.
I'd say it was when I did marching band in the color guard during our fall season, and then also senior night with that as well.
I think is all the senior activities you get to do. Like I remember the rock painting was really nice. Decision day was also really fun, and all the other just like senior only things that are meant to like memorialize you I think are really fun.
Ooh. I think probably my friends. Like I've had the same friend group since freshman year, and so it's been really special being able to experience this final year with them.
Just having like, I feel like I'm passing down like something like to my other underclassmen or my other classmates, and we all the people in my grade all had like interactions or something, good or bad, and even if we're on bad or good terms, we still have like an everlasting impact on each other and everything.
I would definitely say senior sunrise was like, despite our senior sunrise being a bit disappointing considering we didn't actually get to see the sunrise because the clouds were everywhere, it was still fun to just like see everyone, like talk to these people that I haven't talked to like throughout most of high school just because we haven't had much time together, but we still got to be there all seniors because we made it.
It's just being able to see my friends get into their dream school and being happy with their high school career.
It's like spending time with my friends and meeting new people in yearbook as well. Join yearbook, guys.
Getting to know my teachers, as I know that they're going to help me lead the way, like encouraging me to do my work so I can graduate on time and everything. So I know that all my teachers were going to be in support of me.
The activities I did for the school, a lot of new experiences, meeting new people.
Going to last period because I didn't have one.
Got to be being able to help out with photo and TV and basically being able to frolic around with a freer schedule.
All the events that I've gotten to do for TMA this year, I really liked my class and they were really fun.
The trip I took with my friends to to Virginia Beach for a DECA trip. We were there for 3 to 5 days, I believe, and it was just so fun. We got to go to the beach, we got to hang out with each other, got to walk around, and then we had a really nice experience doing business stuff.
Being in your book, being able to capture the most moments and putting it into the book.
When I went on my DECA trip to Virginia Beach.
Well, thankfully, there were some ups. I'd certainly say more than years past. It could range from homecoming week this past year where I was finally invited by a group for the first time, or it could be my leadership class took a trip to Disney World, and it just happened to fall on my birthday, so I got to turn 18 at Disney World, and just getting to celebrate your birthday there is a big flex, I would say. And, I think most people would agree on that. And I'd also say, definitely DCON this past back in March when I received 2 awards there, and it was very special and I also even got to give a speech there in relation to one of my awards, because I usually don't win a lot, and I even remember the DCON the year before I did not have the most pleasant time, so it was definitely a big shift. And I'd say, overall, any of the memories I can look back on and say I'm very happy about was the highlight of my senior year. It actually almost makes me wish I could go back and relive it and not change anything.
And one thing I want to say to the peoples is shout out to y'all. Just keep going. That's the only thing you can do. And don't ever try to diminish your light that you have, because at the end of the day, the only person that can do it is you. And the only person that can believe in yourself is yourself. So just keep going, man. That's all you got to believe in, and keep striving to be a better you. And remember, you got this in the bag. Much love, man.
Just embrace it. It goes like, again, this is really cliche. Everyone says it goes by fast, but it like genuinely, it flies by. And high school isn't like the end all be all. It's never going to be that serious, but it is a really special time in life. And so just savor these moments. Don't make everything about school. Don't make everything about your social life. Just balance it all as best you can.
Honestly, study. Study hard. Try to get into whatever college you can, and remember, grades do pay. So yeah, focus on scholarships too. Apply.
I say keep your head up. Never lose sight of what you actually want to do in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let nobody tell you can't do it, bro. Just try.
Honestly, if you can, do really well your first 3 years, get all your credits out the way, and try your best in school so that your last year, you'll have some free periods, because those really help you, whether it's studying during those free periods, doing your work, or just sleeping through them. They help a lot.
Okay, I would say basically no matter how like bad you may feel, or no matter like how hard it may get, you do whatever it takes. I mean, not anything illegal, but do whatever it takes to try and make it to the end of high school. It's honestly all I can say.
Keep pushing. I know one more year sounds like a lot, but it's not that much. Trust me, it feels like the year is going by so quick. So you guys got this.
I would definitely say that it's not as hard as everyone makes it out to be, the college admissions process, as long as you like start as soon as possible. I just recommend like doing tours. Like, it's very simple to do that in junior year if you have time, and that really helped me a lot with just like filtering out colleges and also like figuring out, oh, this one's nice.
Start on your Common App application as soon as it opens. It usually opens like the first few days of August, so get to it.
Do your work. Don't fall behind.
And then advice, I would say don't skip class. Like, go to class and start with your college applications and all of that like as soon as possible.
I will definitely tell you, please do your assignments. Do not miss no assignments. Please respect your teachers, because they're there to help you for your education. And live your life. Live school life. Live it up.
Don't do or be bothered with anything that doesn't concern you. Don't put energy and time into things that don't matter. You're here to get up out of here and possibly never look back. But definitely lock in. Don't do anything dumb.
Pass the class. Just pass the class.
Have fun. And also, don't do your assignments at 11:59. I'm telling you, do not do your assignments at 11:59. This is a warning. This is a cry for help.
Like, since I think everybody struggles with the coming to an end aspect, I think it would just be to like remind yourself that you're still here for now and that you can enjoy it while you can.
Keep your head held high, only because senior year is not as easy, but once you stay with your friends and you talk things out that you need to be talked about, you'll get through everything that you need to.
Don't procrastinate. You'll regret it later, and
Never give up. Always try your best and stay strong.
The best advice that I can give is always spend every day trying to be better than you were yesterday. Always remember that you're special in some way. We all have our flaws. We all make mistakes. And we shouldn't feel bad if we feel like we're not as good as everyone else, or you don't feel as valued as everyone else. And, and always try something new, especially if you just started your first year of high school. I'd say join as much clubs as possible. Find so many internships. And in the summer, try to involve yourself in something while trying to have fun. And you'd be surprised just how impactful that would be for you in the end. And most of all, don't feel down when you're rejected. And I'm not just going to say rejection is redirection because everyone says that. What I will say is that it could be the start of something better in your life, which you may not realize until you finally reach that top point.
Okay, guys. Well, that concludes our senior testimonials. That was some really good advice everyone gave, like especially about like not having a bunch of classes. As someone that's going to be a rising senior next year, I'm really looking forward to that. But I'm Kory Sims with Nick Jemison behind the camera, and thank you for watching our senior testimonials.